Alright guys, we got it dried, blown off. I used some of this B12 Chem Tool. Really good stuff, I like it. Let me zoom you guys out some more. Right there you guys can see I got all my parts set out. Now this kit, this is the kit that I got for this style carburetor. There we go. It's a 694056 carb kit overhaul. What you get is what you see on here. There's a lot of parts, like there's two of them right here that you guys are probably not going to use. That's a knockout plug and that's a little filter. You guys probably won't use that. There's a bunch of these base, not base, but float gaskets. Just pick the one that's the right one for yours. One gasket you will use is this breather gasket. I got the right gasket for what I need. And then your base gasket. Fuel pump sitting here. Here's my new needles. You guys probably see I already got this one right here set. There's a O-ring, little O-ring, the little washer is what I'm trying to say. The spring. Now they do give you a third one if you're running with the AC. This has got with AC and adjustable carb. AC means it blows fresh air up in the breather. But they give you 3 needles. You just take your originals, which is up here, and mine are pretty wore out. Just take your originals, match them up. You're going to need your part here, your fuel pump part. Now let's go back over to the carb. I took another carb apart. Now the non-adjustable one that only has one adjusting, but not adjusting here. Took the float out. It don't rattle. I float in water so it's dry. You guys can hear the water in that one. So, where we left off, I got the seat put in. Let's grab the needle for the, hang on, can't do that yet. Grab your proper gasket. Mine's right here. There's only one way it's going to lay on. So it don't matter how you put it on right now. But just push it up. Then take your needles, your needle, and you float. Uh-oh. You might have to bend these a little bit to get them tight. That's what I said O for. Mine is extremely loose. So just take a pair of needle nose and bend the end on it. This is Chinese crap that Briggs is going through now. There. So you should be able to, when you bend that down, you should be able to have that. It does come with a new roll pin, so do use that. Get your seat down in there. And see how high that sets? That ain't going to cut it. So we're going to have to take it off, bend it down until it's flat. So I'll just pull your seat out, pull this out, Now be very careful not to screw this up. I've done quite a few of these readjusting floats lately. I think I got mine too far down, but I'm going to try to run it like that for right now. Actually, I did it the first time on the first try. That's how it's supposed to sit. Level with the carb. You guys don't put it level, then it won't run right. That's dead perfect. So, that part's done. Anything, we didn't tear anything out of here, so we can put this back on here. Take your screws that you have. You don't have to put no sealer on it or nothing. Just put your screws back in. Make sure they're not full of junk. Now when you just hand tighten them down and then crisscross tighten it. Just use an 8mm is what these are. Right now I'm just running them down by hand. Just make sure they're snugged by hand. Take your 1/4" ratchet. Don't use a 3/8, use a 1/4. Just choke it, just like this. Make sure you have it going the right way. Just gently bring it in. You'll feel it. Like mine are good now. Alright. Next part's going to be putting your jets in. If you have the adjustable one, right, adjustable carb, there'll be an O-ring you got to put in first. This little O-ring here. Put this O-ring in. Should just slide right in the hole. Just like that. Take your little washer you guys have. Put that in the hole. That's so the spring doesn't chew into that O-ring. And just screw in your jet. Don't force it down. Like mine stopped right there, so I'm gonna back it one full turn out. So that's in half. That's one full turn. And I'll just back out just a little bit more. And that's that. Take your second one. Put it down in there. Screw it down in until you feel it snugged. It's like right there, don't force it no more. There's one full turn. and back out just a little bit. Now to preset it. Alright. Let's see if you guys remember how to put this thing back together. Be a little spring. Oops, I didn't get that in. Spring. Alright. Hold up guys, I just went brain dead. I'm sorry guys. Literally, I just went brain dead. We're gonna have to be back in a second. My mind just went dead on me. Alright guys, I was right. So we put that back together like this. So metal ring goes in first. Put the spring on top of the metal spring. Then you put your gasket on there. And that goes back on to the carb. Take your other diaphragm part, put it there. Take the metal plate that we cleaned. Make sure your gasket's correct. Orientation. Take your fuel pump screws now. I still don't seem right. Now hopefully, there we go. Now just screw them down. Alright, I'll be back in a second guys. Alright guys, I'm sorry. I just thought of something. You're gonna take this all back apart guys. We're all humans. Literally, we're all humans. I just screwed up. The back? Yeah. Alright guys, the one from my head I put the spring upside down. It's supposed to be in reverse. Like that. Like a brain dead I am. That's how it's supposed to sit. Gasket back on. And your whole plate cover. All that's correct. And if you guys are wondering, this is a 6.5 mil. It's a 6.5 millimeter bolt. Don't use a flathead side. You will strip them. Now you just want to gently tighten them up. Same trick, choke it. I had to go the right way again. You are dealing with plastic. Just remember that. You can crack the plastic if you go too tight. Now, take your idling adjuster, put it back in the carb. They don't give you a new one. Just adjust it in where it looks pretty good. You can always tune it. Right there looks good. Put my choke cable holder in. Now what I want to do, since I got the carb set, just want to go back through. Make sure we got it all. Let's take the carb with your lonely gasket and let's bring it with me. We'll do this all live. Alright guys, just give me a second. Alright guys, for those who are wondering how I got this off, I just unbolt this a little bit and slid it back out of the way of the bolt. Take your gasket, just double check it. I think it can sit both ways. Yeah, it can go both ways. When you put it back on, take this rod here, same way you do it in reverse. Put your rod in first, then drop it down onto your air vacuum line, then drop it down onto here. Well, I'm going to do it this way because I'm having a little problem. Now I'll just go underneath. Make sure you spin them the right way on. And you take a 7/16 or 11 mil. Either one can work for it. Now, you gotta remember, they both spin in the backwards direction of each other. Now, Now this will work if you had a crow foot, but I have no crow foot, so it's going to be kind of interesting. Now you do not want to strip these bolts. Just snug them up. Get them tight, but not over tight. That's when you work on the back. You do not want to strip this back bolt. Like right now I'm having a difficult situation here. I need a bent wrench. There it goes. Feels tight to me. You are dealing with pot metal, so remember that. Alright, that's all tight. Give me a second, guys. Alright, now we're going to take this linkage set up. These are 8mm, there's 3 of them. And just screw them back on. I'm going to just get them done, started with hand. Take an 8mm, that's what they are. Take your 8mm, hand tighten them down. And then take a 1/4 inch ratchet again. Snug them, that's good. Back this out. Let's take throttle cable. Get throttle cable hooked. The rest of these bolts are going to be set 8mm, so just remember that. All you need to do is just snug it. Take your choke cable, put it back on your rider, or your carburetor, I mean. Come on. Make sure your choke's fully open and the choke cable's fully in. Just hand tighten it. Check the choke lever, make sure it works. Make sure your throttle's working. Everything looks good. Reconnect your fuel line. In my case, I gotta check some plugs, make sure they're on, so just give me a second. Alright guys, I just put new plugs in this rider, so what we're gonna see is she fires. So let's take off the clamp. Over there, don't drain the fuel out of the line. Still put a little gas in her. That should work. Pull the choke. Give her a little bit more to go gel. Give her a little bit more. We gotta get that pump working. Now you guys are wondering, well, why don't you just keep on cranking? Well, you keep on cranking. This is $100 freaking starter. You burn out by cranking. Just an FYI for you guys. We're just getting fuel up to her now. Choke's off. go, guys. That's a complete rebuilt. Sucker runs good. It runs better than what it has ever ran. Alright, catch you guys later then. Oh guys, by the way, before I leave, that was all that junk that came off that carb still. This water has sat, so now you can really see the settlements in her. There's a lot of dirt in that carb. So, yep. There you go, guys. Have a good day. Let me know what you guys think. Now I'll put I'm not going to screw with the brazier. I'm just going to fire up the door, get the door open, fire up, and take off. See if she runs. Alright, peace, man.